Hi guys, hope you're all okay. Welcome to this video. This is going to be a top 10 Giallo video, but it's going to be a bit different from the usual, as I'm only going to focus on Spanish made Giallos and Spanish co-productions, and all of these are directed by Spanish directors. A few of these, I thought it'd make it a bit more interesting to do it this way. A few of these are a bit more obscure, but some of them are well known too. But anyway, here we go. Number 10 is An Open Tomb, An Empty Coffin. Yeah, pretty cool early 70s Giallo film. Basically about this guy, he brings his new wife back to this, his family mansion, but his previous wife had died in suspicious circumstances. Yeah, it's a pretty cool film. Bit talky, a little bit slow moving to start with, but it's got a great atmosphere. Only really lasts half an hour when the killings begin, but it's a cool film in my opinion. Number 9 is The Killer Wore Gloves. This one's a bit more well known, directed by Juan Bosch, who did a lot of great Spanish horror films in the 70s, as well as quite a few westerns. Yeah, more formulaic Giallo film. A guy gets killed in an airport in the opening sequence, then a woman is quite often stalked and spied on throughout the film. The bodies pile up. It's a pretty cool film. I like it. There's only a few killings in it, but they are pretty good though. Yeah, I like it. It's a good film. Number 8 is Night of the Skull. Of course, Jess Franco Giallo film, made in 1976. Yeah, really good film. Actually, one of my favourite Franco films, to be honest. Great atmosphere in this film. Really gothic setting in this mansion. Basically about a group of people who were called to this big mansion for the reading of a will because their relative recently died. And as you can imagine, the bodies pile up, but all the killings are actually based on a passage from the apocalypse. So someone is killed, by fire, someone like water-based death. Yeah, it's a pretty cool film. Like I say, the atmosphere is great, really gothic feel to it. The only surprising thing about this film is that it has a very low body count, and also there's not much sleaze, which, we all know Franco likes his sleaze, but it's a great film though. Number 7 is The Killer is One of 13. Yeah, really good Giallo film in the early 70s. Yeah, great film, basically about this woman. She kind of invites a group of people over to her secluded villa, and basically she suspects one of them was responsible for the death of her husband. So she's trying to find out who it is. Eventually more killings occur. Yeah, it takes a while for the killings to begin in this, but it's a really entertaining film. Very stylish, very atmospheric, and when the killings do begin, they are very gory. Some great deaths. Really cool film. The Killer is One of 13. Number 6 is Fatal Violation. Yeah, great Giallo film from really good director Leon Klimovsky. He did lots of Pornashi horrors. Yeah, great film. Really like it. Basically about this guy, he's a writer. He kind of stays in this kind of secluded sort of bed sit somewhere. Quite strange goings on. A few people get killed. Yeah, really good film. The whole film, most of the film is set in this kind of B&B type place, so it's got a different feel to the usual Giallo, but it's a great film. Got some pretty good gory slashings too. Really like it. Number 5 is The Killer with 1,000 Eyes. Yeah, great name for a film, of course. Yeah, really good Giallo, actually directed by Juan Bosch, who also did The Killer Wore Gloves. Yeah, this one's a little bit different from that one. It stays away from the formula. It's a great film. It's basically about this sort of guy. He's like a special agent, and he goes to Portugal to try and find out why this other guy died, one of his colleagues. Yeah, eventually every time he gets a lead, people are getting killed, and it eventually leads to some sort of drug trafficking ring. Yeah, it's a great film. Yeah, it actually it has mostly the Giallo elements, but it also has a lot of, you know, those kind of police crime action bits which happened, become very popular in the 70s. So there's lots of like fist fights and stuff in this film, a few sort of shootouts and that, but it's got some great Giallo moments. Really like this film, recommend it highly. So that's The Killer with 1,000 Eyes. Number 4 is Seven Murders for Scotland Yard. Yeah, great one with Paul Naschy. Really like this film. Yeah, he becomes the prime suspect when prostitutes are getting killed. Really cool film. It's got a great opening scene which kind of reminds me of Peeping Tom. Yeah, great film, really like it. Number 3 is Pieces, of course one we all know about. Yeah, a lot of people describe this as a slasher, but I've always seen this one as a Giallo as well. It's got the Black Glove Killer, lots of Giallo elements. Everyone knows about this film, the killings are amazing, really gory, really entertaining film. The most cheesy one in this top 10, but yeah, hell of a lot of fun this film, big fan of it. Right, so now on to top 2, and these top 2 are actually definitely my favourites. So here we go, number 2 is A Dragonfly for Each Corpse. Yeah, fantastic Giallo, love this film. Got Paul Naschy as the detective on the trail of the killer known as the Dragonfly Killer. Basically, he's killing anyone he sees as being immoral. So, you know, prostitutes, gays, drug dealers, pimps, all sorts of people are getting killed. And they're leaving behind, you know, well, the killer's leaving behind a dragonfly brooch on the bodies. Paul Naschy's a detective. Great film, love it, high body count, really entertaining, top notch Giallo. Number 1 is Blue Eyes of the Broken Doll, Paul Naschy again. Yeah, absolutely love this film, fantastic Giallo, first class. I'd probably watch A Dragonfly for Each Corpse more often than this one, but I'd say this one just edges it, it's the better film. It's more stylish, it's got more psychological depth, it's got a more interesting story. Fantastic Giallo, love this film, recommend it highly if you've not seen it. So that's my number 1 Spanish Giallo film. So thanks everyone for watching this video. I'll see you guys soon.